I'm telling you though, these days been going by super fucking quick for me, babe. I swear to God, just that yesterday was my birthday.
You know, I don't know why I didn't start this business years ago. We're going all the way to the top, you and me.
Map antique alcohol bottles. I don't know though. You ain't gotta pay attention to me though, baby. If you don't, I'm just wanting to talk. Plus, I'm recording. I love you, but I just like to talk about YouTube and other things in general. Because like if anything, like of a hobby, there's at this point, yeah, I've been doing it for going on 9 years at this point, and going on 10 years now. But I just feel like I know a good bit of stuff that I should do. I just don't implement it myself a lot of times. And I could sit here and talk about like uh telling people not what to do, but like how it would be better if they did do this or do that. And also I do implement a lot of this stuff in my own on my own stuff. I like as I've been doing YouTube, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that people would sit here and say, "Oh no, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that." But if anything that I could say about YouTube, or even any platform that you do stuff on, being TikTok, being Twitter, being hell, even Snapchat, is just being consistent. And a lot of people, no matter even if it is consistent with whatever it is, like you could be like, do you mean every day? Do you mean once a week? Do you mean once a month? Do you mean once a year? Or how often should I do it? It's up to you, but be consistent with the way you do it. If you upload 3 times a day, every day, do it every day, 3 times a day. If you upload once a day, upload once a day. If you upload once a week, once a week. However often you upload, but even if you don't do much editing into your videos itself, say if I just stream for the whole time, and I want to post my stream over to YouTube, or if I am streaming over on YouTube or this or that, I can sit here and make my, long as you make it like I don't know, not consistently. You don't have to stream consistently, but like I mean, yes, that's better because like people know, like, okay, this guy streams every day at this time every day. He streams for this long every day when he does stream. So I have between this time frame and this time frame usually to hop on and catch him live, him or her live. So when you do, if you have a consistent schedule, awesome. But like even if you just uploaded raw content from your stream without being edited or anything, like you can make it at least be, I don't know, active while you're doing something. Like me right now, I'm not really doing nothing in the game itself, but I'm just sitting here talking, and you ain't gotta be consistently talking, but like if you're doing something in the game, but because I've turned on to so many people that don't have the best quality mic, the best quality camera, or this or that, but like they were some of the most interesting and entertaining people that I've ever watched on YouTube or anything. Then there's the people that have high definition, high quality cameras, high quality mics, and all this and that, and then you're sitting there watching it, and you're like, bruh, it's just so boring of a live stream. Even if it ain't like the most boring, or even if it is the most boring live stream, I have seen people even like when they're talking, and you can't really help that, but like it depends on what the topic is as well. It can be about, but I don't know. But I sit here and think about how I just want to. I want somebody like I don't like people like I like to talk to people and stuff, but then when I do show people a video or something like it just shows me like, oh, I'm just not that interesting, because like a lot of times they just don't interact with it. But then I go in asking them questions like, hey, what could I have done to make this better? But then they don't really talk to me about it. Like I don't know, because I really try to figure out. I want to figure out what I could do to make my stuff better, if anything, at the end of the day. And a lot of people don't like to talk about the YouTube side of things and more. But then there's people that want to put on some facade and then talk behind your back and all this and that, and make it seem like, oh, this person, he makes it seem like you know what's funny though? I could say like that conversation with that girl on my on when I was playing Fortnite. She was telling me that Michaela didn't want to do. She don't. Michaela says that she don't want to do YouTube or anything. I mean, if Michaela don't want to, I'm not going to ever sit here and tell her she has to, because I can't force no one to do it. But when I'm the one that's getting the questions, like, hey, and this and that, like, make it kind of make sense, if anything. Like, we both were sitting here talking, and like, yeah, me and you was talking about how it would be cool to have a channel specifically for our content, but at the same time, yeah, we both had the idea. We was both sitting there talking about it, and then I got asked about, and then we started just talking about how one channel together would be nice and all, but I don't know, a big part of it for me, it was just felt like thought we were supposed to be doing it together when we first started talking about it. But but you're telling me that you didn't want to do it. Okay, we didn't have to do it, but if you did want to make the channel together, cool. I just didn't want to do it all by myself, because the channel was made for both of us to upload to. But when it came down to it, and I was the only one uploading to it after a year and a half of having the channel, I just said screw it, and because I was the only one making content off of it or onto it, and yeah, the content that I was posting onto it probably wasn't the best content, but I was at least uploading once a day, and at least when we was playing together, and could have been better content or something, but honestly, one of the biggest reasons I didn't really put that much effort into it is because I just felt like I was the only one putting the effort into it. And I was like, if it does, I just honestly didn't care if it got big or not, because that's the same as like mine and Trent's channel. For the longest time, I was the only one up. Well, we both were uploading to it at first. Then he quit uploading to it for a while, which I'm never going to sit here and say anybody has to upload to anything. But like if we made the channel for us both to upload, no matter what kind of content it was, we're just posting whatever onto it, and then we both said, okay, we ain't gonna we ain't gotta have no schedule, but like at least once a month we was gonna upload to it. For over a year, I was the only one uploading to it, and I was trying to at least post once a week, because I feel like between both of us, there would have been at least an episode a week, no matter if it was me or him uploading to it. Like, because I could have took 2 weeks off, he could have uploaded 2 weeks in a row, or I could have uploaded 1 week, he would next week, and then me the next week, back and forth, or something like that. Every other week upload. Or even if we didn't have a schedule like that, everybody would upload it when they felt like uploading. Or hell, not even uploading, just going live would have been cool. But like, it's like having a project that you have to, or you say that we're going to do together, but then at the end of it, we didn't do it together. We just, only one person did all the work, and then we turn it in to see what grade we get, and then we get an A because it looks good. But at the end of the week, or at the end of the year or month, whatever it is, because if you look back at the actual content or of the thing, no matter what it would be, if it was a project or a YouTube channel or whatever, and one person was sitting here looking it up, and you're like, bruh, only one person was doing all the work, and but that's how it is on even school projects, though. Like, one person could be doing all the work, and that would be how it would be a lot of times, especially if it was an art project. I was stuck with the art project side of things, and I was stuck with the paperwork side of things a lot of times, but I would still, we would barely pass a lot of times because I was the only one doing the paperwork, and I half-assed it 98% of the time still, but hell, just because I was the only one doing it, it kind of didn't I didn't have no drive to even want to do it, really, because I was like, fuck, yes, it's my grade as well, but I made sure I was enough to pass. But now what was funny is I had this one project one time. This one girl, it was an art project, but you had to do like a paper on the art project, and I knew this girl couldn't fail another paper. Actually, she couldn't. Actually, her grades were so bad she couldn't make below a B at this time, like the letter B as in boy, the two actually pass this grade at this time. And yes, I did try my best. I ain't gonna lie, but at the same time, I know for a fact I didn't do that good, and I ended up with we ended up with a D. So she ended up having to do like 10 times extra credit paperwork just to get through and pass the grade, just because she didn't want to help out with this extra or this thing. I was fine with a D because I passed still. I wasn't struggling on grades. Like the art side of the project was good, but like the paperwork, I'm too lazy to actually look shit up. Or it was more like getting a lot of the quotes or where I don't even know what the word. Like you had to write your sources down and try to make sure that it was easy to be found if you look them up or anything like that. They weren't that easy to be found. I told them like, hey, go to Google. I looked it up here and this is where I found it, but if you can't find it, I'm sorry. And apparently my sources weren't good. My sources were Google. Never copied word for word on anything. And even if I did copy word for word on something of something, it wasn't me trying to plagiarize anything. I made sure it was free use. And or I was quoting something most of the time. Big portion of the stuff that I used was copying shit. But I don't know.